Avon opened his mouth and spoke, "This is my current form. After that great battle, my true body became so damaged that it could no longer endure." Yuziu frowned and asked, "Just what exactly happened to you?" Avon seemed unwilling to speak further about his past. With a hint of displeasure, he said, "Brat, prying too much will do you no good." Ai Weier was stunned, gazing at Avon in disbelief. She couldn't help but think to herself, the 16-winged holy imperial weapon has lived through countless eras? He must be terrifyingly powerful. What kind of creature, and at what level, could possibly injure him to this extent? Avon's voice echoed across the small island. Right now, I only have a fragment of my strength left. Even after several hundred years, I've only managed to recover a sliver. He looked straight at Yuziu, the one who so eagerly desired to possess him, and emphasized, "Even if you obtain me, you would only become a little stronger. Having me may not be of much use to you at all." Yuziu narrowed his eyes. "Then how can I help you recover quickly?" Avon answered calmly, "Unless you have yin-yang twin qi or the Emperor's blood purple metal. These two are materials used to forge imperial weapons, so they would benefit me greatly. However, they both lie within the star domains of the Heavenly Court and the Titan clan." Thinking of those two mighty forces in the void, Avon continued, "Moreover, those items are their supreme treasures. Unless you wage war and seize them by force, you will never obtain them." With that, he kindly advised Yuziu, "Brat, seeing your talent is extraordinary, I cannot bring myself to kill you. I'll overlook the mistakes you've made. Now return." Yuziu stared him down and replied firmly, "I will not leave empty-handed." Hearing this, Avon lost patience. "Do you truly wish to die?" Yuziu remained silent. Instead, he released his spiritual power straight into the sky. Brilliant golden light erupted violently. With a confident smile, he declared, "Of course I came prepared." Golden radiance spread out and enveloped Avon's body, making his eyes widen in shock. That is, Yuziu revealed two treasures in his hands, yin-yang twin qi and the Emperor's blood purple metal. He tossed the blood purple metal toward Avon and said, "Take it." A bit flustered, Avon opened his mouth wide and swallowed it, then nodded. "Amen, good." The next moment, he suddenly let out a loud roar. Aha! Purple light and pure spiritual power surged forth, wrapping around his body. The long, unhealed wound on Avon's flesh slowly shrank. After absorbing the Emperor's blood purple gold, it was finally healed, closing into a single faint scar. Ai Weier's eyes widened in astonishment. His wound. It healed! Yuziu shouted, "Next is the yin-yang twin qi. Refine it quickly." With that, he guided the yin-yang twin qi in his hands to fly toward Avon. The twin streams of black and white wrapped around Avon, making him cry out, "This power, it's entering me." Moments later, spiritual power erupted from Avon's body, blazing outward as white light. Yuziu and Ai Weier, standing not far away, could clearly sense the violent fluctuations of spiritual energy shaking the sky. In the blink of an eye, Avon's wounds healed completely, and his form swiftly returned to its original state. He spread his wings, inspecting them, and saw that much of his strength had returned, and his feathers had regrown. Overjoyed, he exclaimed, "The recovery that would have taken me hundreds of years has been shortened by half. I've gained another step forward in strength." Looking at Yuziu standing before him, Avon thought in astonishment, "This fellow never ceases to surprise me." But though he thought this, his voice remained arrogant. "Still, these things alone are not enough to buy me." Hearing this, Ai Weier couldn't hold back her fury and roared, "You bastard! After gaining such benefits, now you renege on your word?" Avon replied calmly, "No. It's because you are not of the angel clan." His gaze dropped downward as he continued, "Not only are you at the rank of Transcendent Level 6, but you also possess 9 minor worlds. In my eyes, your strength and talent rank within the top 3. Facing Yuziu, Avon spoke without hesitation, "But my master must be someone of the angel clan. From the moment I was created, that was set in stone. To acknowledge an outsider as master, that is absolutely impossible." He then explained further, "That is the rule. It is not something I can control. Ai Weiya looked at Yuziu's back with sorrow and thought to herself, could it be that after doing so much, in the end, we still gain nothing? She thought Yuziu would be forced to give up, but unexpectedly, he curved his lips into a smile and said, so what you mean is, as long as I become someone of the Angel clan, then there will be no problem, right? He looked directly at Avon and asked probing questions. Avon frowned in suspicion. What did you just say? In the next moment, Yuziu activated absolute evolution. Around him, a violent vortex suddenly formed, swirling and wrapping around his body as his form began to change. In the blink of an eye, Yuziu's body transformed into a cocoon. Spiritual power surged violently from within, bursting straight into the sky. Moments later, his body began to change. Behind his back, pairs of jet-black wings drooped downward, while his robust frame developed distinct features that belonged only to the Angel clan. Yuziu completed his transformation, standing tall and imposing, looking no different from a true member of the Angels. Witnessing this sight, Ai Weiya couldn't hold back her astonishment and exclaimed, Master! Master has turned into an angel! Yuziu spoke calmly. Now, there shouldn't be any problem, right? Avon froze. Brat, you? After carefully sensing the essence of Yuziu's body, he could hardly believe it. This isn't just a superficial change in appearance. Even the origin of your body has been altered. You have completely become one of the Angel clan. Immediately afterward, Avon suddenly threw his head back and laughed loudly. Ha! Brat, you truly never cease to surprise me. Very well, I will no longer refuse. Come, merge with me. As his words fell, golden light instantly enveloped the entire small island. At the same time, a squad of Angel clan members was racing furiously across the sea's surface. The leader shouted angrily, Unbelievable! Even this place has been trespassed. He accelerated even faster, rushing toward the small island. But just then, from the direction of the island, an overwhelming wave of spiritual power suddenly erupted. The leader's expression changed drastically, and he cried out anxiously, Damn it! Something terrible has happened. On the island, spiritual power turned into golden light, spreading across the land. Yuziu stood at the very center, feeling the immense force coursing through him, his lips trembling as if he was about to speak.